Welcome to this next episode on the Crystalcraft server. As always, I'm MC Mining Caveman, and my voice may not hold up for this episode. It's got something in it. But anyway, I think it's time for a bit of an update. How are these vines still growing? Anyway, lots and lots of clearing. It's right there. All right. Lots and lots of clearing. And tall guy has been placing these steps here and there, so you don't have to hop up the hillsides. It just turned daylight. That's why these mobs are all here. Wow. And I just killed a zombie, full chainmail zombie, and got the pants. A coven of witches. And that one's got speed. Alright. No damage. Look at that. No damage. Anyway, back to this. So, okay. Let me take care of these. I've been taking care of these every single time I come across them, and still they're constantly spreading. So Blocktopus's place, he's got an item sorter and a house and pathway to a mine shaft. Not going to go into the homes. We're just going to take a look at them. And then Jester has claimed, yeah, it's a jungle temple over there. No path to it yet. Probably follow the lake shore. And then coming in here, I did a bunch of clearing out in this area. Ooh. Tall guy's been making quite a bit of progress. He's doing this Ewok thing. He made the bridge, but I started the clearing right there, and I had just done a horizontal dirt pillar showing that I wanted his place to connect right here, but he's done all the work. So he's got all these configurable houses everywhere, up in the trees, bridges connecting. He's got polished granite to accent the reds in the jungle wood. Little bridges. So he's right on the edge of the jungle, building into the jungle. There's armory. Okay, apparently I need to find a way down. I love this ability to hang on to the vines. So he's still using ladders, I guess, to indicate clear indicators of where to climb up his trees. All right, so that's the far side. Tall guy, Jester, Blocktopus, and then we have to head back. We're just doing these simple torches on fence posts as the path lighting. At night, it actually looks really nice. See, more vines. So I've also been doing a bunch of terraforming over here, and this is going to be a lot of walking and quite a bit of talking. But with all this stuff clearing out, we got all these ocelots spawning now. I've cleared out this area, carved back, terraformed, That's where one of the cave entrances were. Cleared out all of this up here. And this used to be a hill, cliffside. Terraformed it so that comes down. And I've just done this. The pathway that tall guy did comes over here, because this was originally how I wanted it, but I didn't know there was another rock cliff face here. So at the moment we got these jungle vines, and I just got done clearing this out and terraforming that, so maybe we can make the pathway go there. Cleared out all of this, did a bunch of terraforming. This is no longer animal farms, it's going to be pumpkins and sugarcane, apparently. We got a decent cave entrance there. And then we have Alex's house that he's starting. I cut back all these trees, just minor bits of terraforming here and there. So the path actually wraps under his place. I started doing some terraforming back in here. Not terraforming tree removal, but I figured I'd just go ahead and stick to the path. There was this odd cutout here that I was thinking about making a little, I don't know, little bridge to go over a 2 deep gap, but just filled it in. Works just as well. Cleared out all of this, cleared out all around this lake, terraformed the pond, connected it. It was 2 little ponds, connected it, and then terraformed around it, and made this nice wide clearing area for other potential builds. And then that's a little better. Yeah. And all of this clearing, and then I stopped here, and Tall Guy and I both had the same idea that this deserved to have a bridge that went across it. In fact, he must have left recent enough that things hadn't despawned yet. But anyway, somewhere over here is Sun Fury's house and J-Breeze's house. Yeah. So they're right there. So this little hillside here is going to need to be terraformed somewhat, or we're going to have to make the bridge come up higher. Creeper blast took out a tree. So we're not. Tall Guy and I are not sure where we're going to actually have the path go, because they are building solely up in the trees. They don't have any ground level entrances that I know of. Let me hop over here. Yeah, see, there's this rock face here that really makes things difficult. Maybe no, because this is another little part of the valley. That's the word I was trying to think of. So yeah, not sure how we're going to connect it. Not sure if they're even going to be making ground entrances. But that's the progress of the pathways, and that's been taking the majority of my time. But I have also done some work at my place, and I got a little carried away. I've got these more double chests of the oak leaves. So I've got this tree trunk that I'm going to be building. And yes, it's bigger than it needs to be. Yes, it's probably too big. But just jump off of that down to here. I am going to be building it up to there. But this is half slabbed on the lower, so no mobs can spawn in here. That way I can keep it dark. And this should be ground level out this way. Yep. So I went ahead and smoothed it out to ground level there. And then I was thinking about that the potential of digging this all out. You know what? I really should have a torch if I'm going to do this. And no coal. All right, let me get a torch so you can see. All right, grab the torches. That way we can have this ambient lighting. All right, so coming down in here, I actually used the gunpowder that I got from the creepers to make TNT, and then just blasted a downward hole with it. And it's going to be widened. And these are all half slabs. And then, as I was getting down, it opened up into a ravine. I'm meant to bring a fence for this when I was down here last. Let's light this up. And I had to put this bridge in to get to mobs that were shooting me from the other side. And if you look, there's fence posts. That's because there is also a mine shaft that runs through all of this. So on downward. I think I need to make a quick drop chute. Somebody's been down here and it blew up. Shame on them. Shame, shame on them. Somebody was snooping in my area and blew my place up. Alright. So I have not mined anything. There's the mine shaft there. Goes on that way. Pretty good size ravine. I haven't even checked how far it goes. Is Skelly up there? Nope. Alright. No diamonds right here. And I do have this all the way down to, that's level 5 right there. Just in case I needed to what am I look? Oh yeah, I was doing that just in case there was any lava down there, so that this whole thing didn't go up in flames. And I know that's not what happened. So somebody had to have done a creeper blast. So that's the progress I've made so far. But it's time to get my house built and get my stuff moved over so that I don't keep living in the bedrock vault anymore. I have very little stuff still. It is oh, that doesn't need to be there. It is still very sparse. These are all things that I've gotten off of mobs. Some wood, mob drops, food items, my ores, some building blocks, loot that I have found inside the desert temples and villages. There goes my voice. A few things that I've made. I've made more TNT. Oh, that's the TNT that I got from the Desert Temples. XP items, and then these are the items that will be museum items. So very minimalistic in what all I own still. So I need to get that treehouse worked on, get some rooms made, and get this stuff moved out of here so that I can start living like a normal person and start advancing my game, because it's been a couple weeks already and I have just, not that button, this button. I am just now living in the Iron Age, as it were. So it's time to move on to the Diamond Age. So I'll get back with you a little bit of progress. All right, I've spent a bit of time. I've got the tree up to this upper level and started laying out the, I guess this would be upper level? I don't even know how you would describe which level is what. The upper main level, and I guess down there is the lower main level. Something like that. But yeah, still got to go up, but I think I need to go ahead and floor off some stuff, floor off some levels, and that way I can start moving stuff in. But I think that'll be it for tonight, because I just looked at the time and it is coming up on 1 a.m. And even though it is a holiday weekend, I rarely stay up this late anymore. Let's just get a sense of the size of this. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting build, and probably have to use most of those oak leaves to make some sort of top on it. Now I know that both Good and Etho have made tree houses in the past Minecraft series, but neither one of them finished it, and hopefully I don't end up following that trend. As long as this server stays around and there's not a world reset with 1.9, hopefully this will be finished in a reasonable amount of time. So I think that'll be it. I know this was not much accomplished. I need to get those floors built so I can get a enchanting. Dang you, stupid creeper. Dang it. Well, I gotta fix that, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.